Hello.
Thursday.
Happy Thursday, everybody. How's everybody doing? Welcome to Donna and Cheryl TV, keeping it real here at Christmas time.
My nails are horrendous.
I know, look at them. Her nails are horrendous. Look at my grey hairs. We're keeping it very real. I'm going to be doing my routine this weekend.
My greys are gone. I've just got hair dye all around my head.
I've literally just walked in from a walk on the seafront. It's raining and breezy, so that's why I look like this. It's not the normal standards. I do apologise, but that was the gap that we had in the day.
Exactly.
Oh,
yes. Keeping it real. It's Thursday.
How are you all? Say hi when you come in. Say hi when you drop in, whether you're watching us on our Facebook pages or from the Soul System or from YouTube. I would love you to say hi and give me one word to tell me how you're feeling on this beautiful Christmas winter's day. Cheryl, what's one word to tell me how you're feeling today?
I am feeling blessed. We had a lovely catch up earlier, didn't we?
We did.
So we had a lovely catch up and we were just reflecting on the year. And we've got a session tonight with our coach. So we're going to be talking about 2021 like we do with you guys. So it was lovely, wasn't it? I enjoyed it very much.
It was fab. Who's seeing the love Cheryl's hair?
Thank you.
I know, so I was thinking we need to put something in with the Soul System as well, where we'll have a sherry before Christmas, don't we?
Maybe it all has to happen on the 18th of December because that's the only day we've got booked out. We'll just be like on and off calls. But literally, I was so lucky with my hair, guys. Remember, I was complaining about having grey hair. I literally rang on Tuesday. I looked on the Facebook and it said, ring on Tuesday to get your appointment in for Christmas. Rang on Tuesday. Can I have a hair appointment? They were like, oh, come in tomorrow afternoon. I was like that.
I mean, in December, after a month of lockdown, how did that happen?
But I don't know if you've seen the story. Obviously, I basically lent my mum my GHD straighteners to see if she liked them. And I says, I won't need them. I always have curly hair. Got an emergency hair appointment. Haven't got any straighteners. Walked out on the beach this morning. Started raining. So I was like, I was bundled. So just my face was popping out while I was walking along the beach. I must have looked like a lunatic. But it's not curly.
You look gorgeous. No, you look gorgeous.
Great.
You look good. Oh, it was Mel saying that your hair's lovely. So Laura's just saying she's feeling relaxed. Love that.
Good.
Lovely to surprise to see you two. Right. So I don't know if you've seen the stories, but Wendy, thank you so much. I don't know if Cheryl's seen the stories because it was really early this morning. So basically what happened is every single day the post comes. And basically I haven't had time to open the post. So there was like a pile of post on the kitchen counter. Does everybody else do that? Just pile it in the kitchen, like somebody in the kitchen's going to open it? So a pile of post. I mean, I've got boxes from the White Company, from House of Fraser, from Amazon. They're all stacked in the garage. And then there's this pile of post. Anyway, I was like, oh, I know this handwriting. Opens it. Neil, can you pass the things in from Wendy? The things on the island, the bench for the dogs. And Wendy has sent us some crystal collars for stress and for relaxing, like for keeping the dogs like in a happy. Honestly, with this beautiful card. So Wendy sent us this in, rather than sending us like alcohol, all that kind of stuff. The one for Angus. Here's my glamorous assistant.
I didn't know this, Wendy. Apologies if you think I'm an ignorant bitch for not saying thank you.
No, I literally opened them at 6 o'clock this morning. Isn't that amazing?
Oh, so thank you, Wendy.
I'm not sure what day they came, but it's gorgeous. Then we hang the crystal on the dog's collar. Isn't that absolutely lush? So one's rhodonite, I don't know if I'm saying that right, and one's lapis lazuli for Angus and Gabs.
Oh, thank you so much. That's so kind.
I don't know if you've seen the story, but I've said like how blessed are we to be surrounded by women like this who thank us in these ways, so thoughtful. So thank you so much.
Thank you, Wendy. Love you.
Content today. Yes, I love you so much. Hello, Laura Mitchell. It's so good to see you here. And yes, thank you so much, Wendy. So yes, give us a word on how you're feeling. Cheryl's word today is blessed. Mine is abundant. Like I feel like what Cheryl said, when we're sitting looking at like year on year, how our business has grown, how our community's grown. Like it, I think we both got a shock this morning, didn't we, when we actually looked at year on year, that contrast, like our business has doubled.
We got a shock when we realised in 2021, that we will be doubling it again. quadrupling it, 10xing. But when we realised from 2019 to 2020, we've doubled our turnover in a pandemic.
Which is
made
amazing.
6 figures in 2020 turnover in our business in a pandemic, people. A fucking pandemic.
Yes. Now, the reason that we're sharing this, I want to be really clear. This isn't about bragging. This is about showing you what is possible when you are truly aligned to your purpose. Cheryl and I didn't set the business up to become multiple figure, 6-figure business owners. It's lovely. It's wonderful. It feels incredible. But it was about having an impact. It was about being of service. And I was listening to a fabulous speech Oprah Winfrey done at a university yesterday. And she said, like, her whole life is about being excellent and being of service. The rest follows. And I just thought that was so beautiful. Like, stop worrying about your brand, be excellent, be of service, work to the highest standards. And that's what we aim to do every single day.
Absolutely. But I think it's, and we were chatting about this with our team, with Joe and Yvette the other day and Holly, because obviously Donna and I both worked in corporate, had really good salaries, and had a good job, a good life, a great life. But we weren't filled with joy. We weren't diving out of bed in the morning. I had the dread, stop the clock feeling on a fun day, like, fuck, I've got to get up and go to work on Monday. Now work doesn't feel like work. So, we did have a great life. And one of the things that stopped me personally from, and Donna, well, we know this, that stopped us from following our purpose was because we didn't believe we could earn the money that we earned in corporate. And we didn't believe that we'd be able to have security. We were the breadwinners. Pay our mortgages, pay the bills, keep the family life that we always had. Don't get us wrong. 2 years ago, Christ, I didn't know I was going to pay my bills in January. It hasn't always been like that. But now we're in our 3rd year. We've doubled our turnover from last year. We've earned multiple 6 figures, like turnover, profit in our business. And the reason we're telling you this is many people don't want to follow their purpose, don't want to pursue it because they have a belief like we did that you can't have security, is a word that we use that comes up when you have your own business. I feel more secure now, this is God's honest truth, in business with Donna as now is your time and its future and the evolving and the legacy that we're going to leave that I did in the last three corporate jobs, and I got made redundant 3 times.
Yeah.
Last 3 corporate jobs, I got made redundant 3 times. And that's not saying everyone else is. That was just my experience. We've created security along with living our purpose. It's possible.
You can have both.
Yeah. People say I can't have it all, whatever all means. You fucking can have it all.
Absolutely. And that's why, so we've always shied away from talking about this side of business with you, but so many of our community now and so many of the amazing women that have worked with us are now understanding what their purpose is and are setting up and making their own businesses. So we have taken more of a lead in supporting them with their businesses. Yesterday in our mastermind, one of the girls came on who only joined us in the mastermind 3 weeks ago. She had this big she was like, I've never made this kind of money before. I was like, set the target. She's made £10,000 working with us in 3 weeks. £10,000. Now she's doing the work. All we do is aim and point and help them we help you open your mind to the insight, to the possibilities by working with your self-worth, on your confidence, on your self-belief, on your limiting beliefs and reframing them and reshaping them. Anything is possible when you do that. She made £10,000 in 3 weeks. That's all I'm saying. Right? So anything is possible when you really start saying yes to success, stop making excuses and start opening up and doing the work. Wendy's just saying it has to be the aim, serve, don't sell, and work doesn't feel like work. Perhaps work needs a rebrand. I know I say that all the time on a Sunday if I'm sitting studying or something, like, oh, I'm working. And I'm not, like, I love it, but it's just that work is like just non-family time for me, if that makes sense. So the reason that we're sharing it is because if you're sitting thinking, well, it must be nice for them or they get to do that. Like 2 years ago, it didn't look, we've done this in 2 years. I know Cheryl's saying it's her 3rd year of business, but that money's been made within the last 2 years, in the last 48 months, because we spent the first 6 months with our head up our arse trying to design websites and stuff. We didn't start making money till just before the Christmas of that year. Okay. So in 2 years, we've gone to multiple 6 figures. So we're saying it because we don't want you sitting up there going, One's nice for them, or they did it. We didn't have any miracles. We didn't have magic. We got a plan. We hired a coach that knew that we're doing, and we did what she said. Yeah. and listened to our intuition and had inspiration. And this year, our business plan has totally changed. Like, we're not doing now as much of what we thought we'd be doing. We've just gone with the COVID flow and created different programs as we went to support people. And again, great things have come from them as well. Being in tune, following your intuition, having a bit of a plan, a guide. We call it a framework, so it can go a bit that way or that way. But your purpose, our purpose is at the core of it, and that doesn't deviate. To awaken people to their authentic self, to be able to stand in their true power, to be able to live and fulfill all of their passions and have the dream life. That is what we want for you. So our ask to you today is, if you're sitting thinking, I would like more as well, I'd like to have a fucking job that I jump out of bed for every day. And that could be in corporate or not. It doesn't matter. Like, our clients get amazing promotions, like fucking mind-blowing promotions, because they do the inner work. You know, whether it's working for a charity, whether it's being a fucking mum and doing that without guilt and being at home with the kids, like whatever that is for you, please don't sit on your arse. As a minimum, if you're not already in one of our programs, come and join the Ignite Your Purpose Bootcamp in January. We are going to be spending all of January live coaching you weekly on how you can tap into that purpose, how you can make it bigger, bolder, brighter, and how you can make it into a business. Yeah, how you start to monetize your purpose, if that's what you want to do. If you just want to find out what your purpose is and learn how to live it, that's fine too. You can still come, okay? But it's about you really getting honest with yourself at the start of 2021 and saying, what do I really, really, really fucking want?
Yeah, definitely. But Wendy, though, just to reply to that, the word work does need a rebrand. We know that you're very good at that. Answers on a postcard.
Yeah. Laura's worked with us before. I realized recently it is a limiting belief around money equals hard work, and that was based on many hours I work. 100%. And honestly, a lot of women in our mastermind, so the women in our personal mastermind, not the one we run, the one we're in as like clients, if you like. I mean, the women in there earn multi-7 figures monthly. Yeah, we've got an aspiration because they're having a bigger impact. We want a bigger impact. That'll be the effect of it. But until you do that work on the limiting beliefs that you have around self-worth and money, which is what it always comes down to. If you've got money blocks, you've got self-worth blocks. That's why we know we can help, because it's what we do. And there is sometimes this thing that we have, especially from our working class heritage and lineage and background, that it's to do with struggle. It can't be easy. You can't be happy. You can't have it all. It's bullshit. We're sitting telling you it's bullshit. Like, we see women and feel we're around women all the time that have it all.
We'll show you how much money we've made in our business. It's not bullshit. And Laura's coming to the boot camp.
Yeah. I love it. I love it. And you've tapped into your purpose recently as well, Laura, which I loved hearing about. So we just want you like to wake up. We don't want you to spend one more day, especially like if you are sitting this time next year still not knowing what you are meant for, and living life to that effect. Like, this is your masterclass. Show the fuck up for it. Like, it doesn't go away. The voice inside, that little inner voice, that whisper becomes a roar. And what I don't want for anyone is to go and leave this experience and have regrets. Like, for me, that's hell on earth. For me, that is hell on earth.
Oh,
the sound of a new program. It's so liberating to find your purpose. Absolutely. I'm just so excited. So excited. The curse of the hourly wage. You girls are my good. Oh, and you. Well, we learn more from you. OGs in the house. OG soul sisters, and we love it. And we love that we still get to keep in touch. And like Laura had an aha moment about a month ago, and I love that she rang me to tell me. And I'm like, I love that this is still like the community that we build. We're so lucky. So, Cheryl, will you pop the link in again?
Yep, here we go. Basically,
get signed up now. Get signed up, because we'll be limiting the spaces. So get signed up now. It's £97. It's the best frigging Christmas present you're going to buy yourself. And what we're asking you to do is, if you know your purpose, but you'd love your friends to work out what theirs is, send it. share it on social, tag us so we can say thank you. Like, let's get as many people involved in this boot camp as possible who really, really want to make 2021 their year. I mean, I don't want to sound smug, but our clients keep saying to us, I know it's a bit of a shit show out there, but like, I've had the best year ever. And we're like, because that's what's happening when you're not worried about all of this and you're just working on you. Magic happens, kids. Magic happens. It's happening to our clients every single day without exception. And it's not easier for them. They just do the inner work so they know how to deal with everything else. That's all. It's not magic, okay? So it's not really magic. So come along, share the link. Let's get people connected to their purpose, living the best life, being their authentic selves. We open the doors to the private Facebook group on the 4th of January for the people that are registered. And we start the live coaching, I think, the following Tuesday. So from the 12th, we start the live coaching each week. But you know us, we tend to pop in live and surprise you once you're in there. So get your butts signed up if you're not already. We're very excited to come and serve you in that.
I got a bit freaked out early because I could have heard the front door open. I was like, somebody's come in the house, but I think it must be Holly. She's been to get her nails and her toes done. So I think she up the road. She couldn't resist coming to see Angus, even though I put him in the park. So I thought I was getting burger. Oh,
Gabby
fabulous.
Gabby can go for a walk tomorrow. Tomorrow she can go for a walk. I'm looking forward to taking her out. So I'll do some little stories. I put a story on this morning as well. Caleb has finally posted his letter to Santa. It's the second version of his letter to Santa. Santa's already got the stuff off the first version. Now there's a second version.
A version not 2.0.
Imagine how happy Santa's little fucking helper was about that one. I was just like, that is so my child. I tried to talk him out. I was like, but what if the elves have already started? Like, what if Carl? And he was like, it's fine, ma'am. Like, it's not the official letter. Like, it's not there. It's not stamped. I'm like, fuck. So next year I'm making him write it in August and send it.
Put some money in your bank account to get said gift that the elves are going to be making.
That kid's got more money in his bloody bank account than the Queen of England, let me tell you. I might take some money out of his account to pay for his presents at this rate. And they weren't like fivers. It's like £75 for a Minecraft Lego kit and £75 for, I was just like that to Neil, it's 300 quid's worth of more stuff. Like, is he fucking for real? But he doesn't care, right? Like, he's just like, it's Santa. Do you want to know what the real sting in the tail was? Not just that he did the letter, but what he wrote on the back of the letter. Would you all like to hear it? This kid has learned from the best. He's either going to be an accountant or a lawyer. So Emma Sturck, if you watch this, he could be your protege. Dear Santa, I've been a really good boy this year. I was really grateful, lots of underlines, last year because I got all of my presents last year. So I would love, underline that happen again. Ho, ho, ho. Caleb Zach Elliott.
Love that.
So yeah, basically, get out of that one, Santa's little helper.
Yeah. It's not happening.
So I'm off to go into Smith's toy store.
Well, actually, we're going to the coffee session. We've got the soul system session.
Yeah.
10 minutes time.
So if you're not in the soul system, or if you are and you forgot, the postman's trying to get something lodged through the box. We are going to be at 1:30. It's in events. If you go into the soul system, go into events. The Zoom details are in there. We'll be live. We'll have a bit of fun, have a bit of Christmas fun, have a little bit of a chat for half an hour or so. So if you want to come along and join us, we would love to see you there if you'd like some connection. If not, have a fabulous day. And me and Cheryl see you next week. Soul Squad's in the house tomorrow. Keep it real, guys.
Bye.
Bye.